alive, humans of the interweb. My name's Ava, and welcome back to my little corner of YouTube. So, today I'm going to be talking about literally the worst thing possible, and that would be medication. Honestly, the worst thing possible is medication. I can't stand it. I've been on it since I was 8. And it's just the worst thing possible. But yeah, let's talk about it. Honestly, thank God this video is way better edited than the other video that I did about back to school. I'm really sorry about that video. I was too tired to really kind of edit it, and it was just all over the place, and yeah, I'm really sorry. So, yeah, ever since I was 8 years old, that's when my life kind of went on a roller coaster with a whole bunch of different medications and with a whole bunch of different doses and side effects. It was terrible, honestly. I'm still struggling with trying to find the right medication and trying to get rid of these side effects. So, the first medication that I actually started was Concerta, and that was for ADHD. I guess at that time, my anxiety wasn't really bad, but as I took the Concerta, my anxiety got worse. So after I took the Concerta, I went on to Strattera. Now for most of these medications, I only know the brand name. I don't know the actual name for it, so I apologize in advance. Anyway, I was on Strattera for a little bit. It was actually it was working for my anxiety and my ADHD, but I had to stop it for some reason that I can't remember, but it was stopped. For a little bit, I wasn't on any medications. That was until we were coming home from our camping trip. I had a almost breakdown. I had a really, really bad anxiety attack, and I was taken to a hospital, a normal hospital, in which the doctor prescribed me with Ativan. The Ativan was as needed, and the only problem with the Ativan was I was getting really bad suicidal thoughts at 8 years old, which is, yeah, it's not really good. After seeing a whole bunch of doctors and all these different medications were suggested, some of which were like really dangerous for an 8-year-old child, I was finally prescribed with Luvox, fluvoxamine. Oh gosh, the fluvoxamine. So on the Luvox, I started out with 50 milligrams, so half a tablet, and then I went on to 100 milligrams, and then to 150, and then to 200. Then, as I was on my 200 milligrams, I went to this cadet camp, because I'm an Army cadet, and there was this big camp that was 8 hours away, and it was for 3 weeks. I only lasted 4 days because it had stopped working just completely. I was just having mental breakdowns like every single day. I was having really bad panic attacks. I was waking up in the middle of the night from nightmares, like actually waking up and, just having to go outside and talk to an officer because I was so scared. In that camp, I only lasted about 4 days, and then I had to be taken home because I just couldn't take it. The year after camp, like after the summer, I went back to school for my first year of high school, and that's where my depression set in. I became very depressed. I couldn't get out of bed. I had started self-harming. which was obviously bad. I actually ended up having to go to the hospital into the mental ward because I couldn't be trusted alone. I was having very bad suicidal and self-harm thoughts and indications, so I ended up in the hospital. In the hospital, they prescribed me with Cipralex or escitalopram. That's where the dizziness started. I mean, with the Luvox, I was having dizziness because of withdrawal. It had randomly stopped working, so I was withdrawing, obviously, because I had been on that medication for 4 years, and it needed some time to fully get out of my system. So I started the escitalopram. I can't remember which dosage I started on, but it was increased over time. And then I was complaining of severe dizziness and severe nausea. And it was making me sick. So I came off the escitalopram and I went on Effexor, or sorry, I can't remember the actual name for it, but Effexor. I was on numerous doses for that one. It was working perfectly fine, but it made my heart start racing. It made me develop a tachycardia. So, despite it, working, I was actually really happy and I was back to my old self. But yeah, it was just making my heart race and my blood pressure go up, so I had to stop it, sadly. And I just previously started sertraline about a couple months ago. Sertraline, or Zoloft. And it's for my anxiety and my ADHD, but it started working. I started on 25 milligrams and then I went on to 50 milligrams and then 100. And that wasn't working. So we went up to 150 milligrams and it still wasn't working. It was making my dizziness even worse. It was making my nausea even worse. And then as of now, I started weaning off my sertraline. As of the 9th, I started so I went from 150 milligrams, and then I went to 100 milligrams, and then to 50, and as of this week, I'm on 25 milligrams. And then I will stop the sertraline, and my doctor recommended to take a break from all SSRIs, the type of medications that I've been on. So I do need a break, so I'm not gonna be on any medication for the next couple of weeks to just see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. And then as I'm off of it, I'm gonna have another appointment with my doctor and see how it goes. Honestly, I'd have to say the worst part about this journey is the withdrawal and the side effects. Ever since I started the first medication, I've been feeling nauseous and dizzy. Side effects are not fun. And honestly, like, when I miss a dose or two, I feel withdrawal, which makes me feel these electric shocks every time I kind of move. Makes me angry, makes me like cry about literally everything. Like one time I dropped a spoon and I started crying over that. I get bad headaches, bad everything. It feels like I'm literally dying when I have withdrawal. Don't skip your medication, kids, because you're basically going to hell. honestly gone through periods where I can't eat. Like, literally, I won't be able to eat because I feel so nauseous due to side effects or due to withdrawal. And it's not fun. It isn't, but you gotta try to stay strong and make the best out of it, because if you have this negative outlook on what you're going through, it's gonna make everything worse. I've done it. I've made myself so depressed that I just didn't get out of bed. I would refuse to go to school, and I didn't get out of bed. So you just gotta try to have a positive outlook on things, because it does make everything so much better. If anyone is going through this, just know you're not alone. Stay strong and just do the things you love. It'll work out in the end. I'm still going through hell, trying to just recover from all this pain. But I try to stay positive, because meds are no fun. Seriously. They suck. They actually, like, legit suck. But to stay sane, you gotta make the best out of it. Really. So, if you're going through this, just try to relax. Try to do the things you love. Even if you're giving up, just try. Honestly, I know I'm sounding like this person from TEDx, but I'm being honest. Just try to stay positive, because it's no fun. It's no fun being depressed and honestly, like, not having any will to live. It's no fun. So just try. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant about my medication and about withdrawing and my little pep talk. And I will see you guys in a future video. Bye!